Listen, Talk, Repeat podcast. I'm Wendy Capewell, your relationship specialist, and this podcast is all about things relating and affecting relationships. I'll be interviewing guests who are experts in their profession, learning more about what they do and how they help others. In some episodes, I'll be sharing some insights and tips of my own, so settle back and enjoy. It makes me so sad when I see relationships break down, ending and leaving devastation behind them. Sad and disillusioned people wondering where it all went wrong. Or angry that the person they fell in love with has changed, let them down. Families split apart, children torn between two parents, watching their parents ripping into each other with harsh words, worrying they may even have played a part in it, often scared to show their real emotions, their true feelings, instead protecting their parents, or having to step up and fill the role of their absent parent, emotionally and physically. At the beginning, that couple had such high hopes for a happy life together, feeling they could overcome any problems, facing adversity as a united front, knowing love could conquer all. Where did it all go wrong? Well, we could partly blame our hormones. Pheromones are what draw us to one person more than another, and together with that love and bonding hormone, oxytocin, they are both activated when we fall in love. We get a rush of adrenaline, which makes our hearts beat faster and gives us a rush of energy, which in turn activates dopamine, the happy hormone. You see, the problem arises when those hormones cease working, especially at that level, as the relationship moves forward, heralding the end of the romantic stage. It's at this point that we can start to feel disappointed, or even that we've made the wrong choice in the other. Communication can break down now. Feelings of being neglected creep in, that the other isn't interested in us anymore. Arguments and meaningless bickering start, and at this point, the couple may start to look outside their relationship to get their needs met. They neglect their relationship and each other, and may find solace in someone else, or they just look to outside activities or bury themselves in their work. But certainly they neglect the relationship. They may limp along like this for several years, putting up with the situation, until one day, one of them turns to the other and says those fateful words, "I want out. I don't love you anymore." If only that couple had recognised what was going on before it started going wrong and had the means to communicate their feelings effectively, acknowledging and managing their expectations. If only they were able to talk to each other honestly, that there were things in the relationship that weren't quite right. If only they had taken action before the rot set in, things could have been so very different. That could have been me. When I was in my early 20s, I didn't know what was going wrong in our relationship. And so the rot did set in. We stopped communicating. And in the end, sadly, the relationship fell apart and it all ended. It all went wrong, and all those dreams and aspirations were dashed with it. So that's why I ask couples to pay attention to their relationship and seek help before the rot sets in. Seek help when they first notice that something isn't quite right, rather than hoping it will all go away. So much easier and effective for someone like me, a relationship specialist, to help couples when they get to that point. Once they've emotionally left the relationship, it's so much harder, and I would say even impossible, to get that relationship back on track. And then they go through all the heartache of a broken relationship. Even worse, going on into further relationships and making the same mistakes. So if you think I can be of help to you, then just get in touch. My details are in the show notes, and I'm more than happy to help. So please pay attention to your relationship and do something about it before it's too late. So you can find all the information about this show in the show notes. And you can find lots more on my website, www.yourrelationshipspecialist.co.uk, including the link to my podcasts, and you can also sign up on my newsletter, which has lots more tips and offers. So until next time, bye for now.